Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. You know it's near Christmas.
Right. I'm doing this again, are we, Paul?
Cecil, please. It's Christmas. We always do this. I'll be the EDF heavy. Who do you want to be, Cecil?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Paul. That's not it. No, keep going. Where is it?
That one, you always that one, Cecil.
Am I? Oh, I've no idea. Right.
What's that? Nordic bonus? Let's do that one. I don't remember that one.
Are you going to tell the ladies and gentlemen what the heck is going on here?
Yeah, I will do. Every Christmas, because we bought this game in December, we always play Red Faction Guerrilla every year. But we play this wrecking mode. Me and Cecil challenge each other. Whoever wins gets a free glass of aadvocaat that the other one has to pay for.
Yes.
What you've got to do, you've got a minute, and you've got to do as much damage as possible with the weaponry provided. And this game, you can blow up everything, anything and everyone. Every building's free for demolition, and it will, as you see here, it collapses. I'm just getting so excited, Cecil.
Yes, you're getting a little bit too... Toulouse is playing Players Unknown Battleground.
Can't afford that game, can we, Cecil? No. Shut up. We play this every Christmas, and it's one of the most festive games I have. It wouldn't look like it. You wouldn't think by looking at it, oh, that's a Christmas game. And it isn't, but it is to me. So sit back, relax, and turn the volume down. But not too much that you can't hear it. I'm not doing very well because I spent too much time wittering and chittering. But that's alright. It's just we're all having a good, clean fun at Cecil.
Yes.
Now, Cecil, so far December's been a month. That hasn't actually happened yet, but for the pretense of this video, how's your December going?
Oh, it's going beautifully, thank you, Paul. Yes, Christmas. I've been places. I've seen some faces. I've smelt some traces of reindeer, shall we pretend?
Right. And in reality, Cecil?
In reality, Paul, it's the 25th of October. It's nowhere near Christmas yet. But we have to get these videos done so far in advance because there's just so much going on these days. These days. Do as you please days.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, Cecil, but you're ruining the illusion, quite frankly. And if there's one thing I crave, it's illusions to not be ruined. That's why I was so sad when Paul Daniel died, because he was very strict on not letting people know how he did his magician.
I often wonder what Debbie McGee's vagina looks like. Oh, you bastard!
Cecil!
I bet it's got lots of makeup on it. With a big permy hair wig.
Not having know what to do with this conversation, Cecil.
Why not?
I don't know, and I don't care. Oh, we're doing it from here again.
Who's this? Is this me or you?
It's you, Cecil. You know how you're controlling it?
Yes, I do.
That means it's you doing it, Cecil.
Right. We'll start at the same point.
We do. Come on, you can do it, Cecil. You can do tons of damage. Didn't really pay attention on that last round.
Well, you're paying attention now at me doing my very hardest work.
Cecil, why do we never let Mum play these games? She often seems quite angry and upset that she's left out of everything. Do you think that's why she ran away and married a Spanish man?
Maybe. Pedro was into his bingo, so, you know, there's that draw. Not just for the fact that he wasn't bald and he was in his 40s. And was quite rich.
Right. Right.
I did very well. Right, how much did I do? 32,535. Beat that if you can, you fat boy.
Man, I'm going to smash that, as the youth say today.
Oh, I already won the first round as well, Paul. I'm better than you at everything I do.
It's not very festive chat, this, is it, Cecil?
Well, let's make it festive, Paul. Tell me about your Christmas tree.
What do you mean?
You must have. You're very rigid in how you decorate a Christmas tree. You won't let me or Mum do it.
No, you always do it wrong. The order you do it in is tree, lights, tinsel, baubles. That's the way I go. I put the lights on and then I hide the cable of the lights with tinsel. Use it as a Christmassy camouflage, and then I spaff the baubles on the outside. Pretty ones at the front, cheap ones at the back. If I was a bauble, I think I'd be somewhere at the back at the bottom, just out the way, where a cat could get them if the cat was getting them. What kind of bauble would you be, Cecil, if you were a bauble?
I'd be an old ornate one from the 20s. That's cost you too much money. It's a family heirloom, but it's a bit shit looking, a bit tatty. But it's been seen a few Christmases. Paul, I beat you. And you really tried very hard then, I could see it in your face.
Whatever. Let's do a different level then, Cecil.
Don't do that, that's disgusting. Stratosphere. Invasion.
Frost. That sounds like one. David Frost. David Frost. David Frost. He's got to pay this.
Shut up. I was talking about genitalia for Paul. Shut up. Shut up.
Cecil has a great deal of ennui when it comes to Kate Bush songs, don't you, Cecil?
Yes, I do. I'm in love with that woman. Leave me alone. Shut up!
Cecil with the Christmas in his eyes. So, it's not fair, is it, Cecil, that I'm doing this to you so near Christmas?
Yes, you're really are endangering your chances of getting anything fun for festive times. I was going to buy some cheese footballs today, but I've changed my mind now.
Oh, the bastard.
But that's not going to help the situation, is it?
True. But then, you know, the damage is done. And
yes.
It's not very frosty this level, is it, Cecil?
No.
The frosty thing around here is your attitude, isn't it? Very cold. Indifferent.
Yes. Pa-boom. Pa-boom.
Cecil, the game does all the sound effects for you. You don't have to add them yourself.
Pa-boom. But I like to.
The first time we ever played this, we used to watch television while we were playing computer games. Didn't give either of them full attention that they required. But we watched a programme from Heston Blumenthal where I'm getting panicking. He did a meal for celebrities that was gold, frankincense and myrrh or something, and he made gold you could eat, and it was just the most festive thing I've ever seen in my life. They walked through a magical winter wonderland with baubles that you could eat. I think they had pate in them and they were made of see-through glass, but it was edible. I'm not entirely sure it worked. It was magic. I think that man's the next Jesus, culinary Jesus, isn't he?
Yes. You're doing terrible, Paul. I'm beating you every time.
I think we've switched characters, Cecil.
Oh! Ha!
Dan Mason. Oh no, we switched.
Oh, well, never mind.
Who goes this one then? Why are we always starting off at the same point? Come on, Jetpackingtons. Don't abandon me. You mother flipper. Might dig that out, Cecil, that Heston Blumenthal programme, and try and recreate it myself. I don't know how to make pate. I don't know how to make baubles, but I might just serve you baubles that are just baubles that you can eat.
But they'd be made out of glass, Paul.
You'd have to be careful, certainly, but I think you could do it.
How?
Just be careful, I don't know.
No, no, thank you.
Blow this cheeky badden up. Should use the thermonuclear rockets next, so they're impressive to be sure.
Yes, they're too impressive, Paul.
This is me doing this in case anybody gives the slightest crap about this. Tell me about your best Christmas ever, Cecil.
Well, it was before you were born, Paul, in 1975. Me and your mother... Oh, excuse me, I pooped. Me and your mother, was one of our fairly early Christmases together.
I already don't like the sound of this.
Well, it's going to get worse. We just spent the entire Christmas weekend in bed doing sex. Trying to, conceive a child. Took us years.
Yeah. Then you still didn't do it, did you, Cecil? I don't believe you. What did you get for Christmas that year?
I think we got a television, our first television, and we watched some snooker. I think I watched snooker, where your mother went out and drank sherry with her sister. I think they made a tape, and then I made a tape all on my own.
Can I hear that tape, Cecil?
We might be putting it out as a podcast, because we can do podcasts soon, Paul. It's not very long, but it is festive.
I look forward to hearing that, Cecil.
I've got quite a few archived podcasts in the past.
I don't care. Right, I want to start somewhere different, please. Right. Maybe that means you... Fortress, Scrappy, Pipeline, Cascade, Factory, Vista, Watchtower, Complex. Pick one, Cecil.
Factory. Nuclear bomb, please, and then we'll go downstairs and have hot chocolate with rub in it.
Oh, even though it's only October, Cecil.
Not really. I haven't got any rum or hot chocolate.
Oh.
Just say that it went kaboomingtons.
Hopefully I can blow up the whole freaking map. This is so satisfying.
Maybe not to watch, but yes, to play it is. Every year Paul plays this from start to finish.
I do. That's right.
Think you'd find better things to do with your December, wouldn't you?
Well, you would think that, Cecil, but I don't. You know. We can't all be Captain Christmas doing his Christmas crafts.
Made a sock puppet last year, didn't I, Paul?
Yep. Then I accidentally walked in on him with it on his penis waiting for Mother. And he'd fallen asleep. And just had googly eyes and a little mouth. And I woke Cecil up, he thought it was Margaret. And he said, "Oh, Margaret! Look at my little man. He's got a face. He's smiling at you."
Yeah, well, I thought it was your mum, didn't I?
Well. Pissed myself with laughing at that one. Especially, it was only a baby sock. Very small.
Shut up. Gave birth, didn't I?
No. You're a gentleman, Cecil.
I mean, I've got a child, haven't I?
Well, bet you regret that now, don't you? Eh? If only you'd known, you would have abandoned the whole disgusting project. You just got, I don't know, a house plant.
Yep, it would have been more satisfying. I probably would have been prouder of a spider plant growing a flower. And what have you accomplished?
Chuffingtons, that's all, Cecil. I'm going to write you the most scathing best man speech in the world for that.
Well, that's fine, because you're not being my best man. Blimp.
Well, that's just not on, is it, Cecil?
I don't care if it's on or off, Paul. That's what's happening. Make my friend Bernard my best man.
Well, that's going to be fairly difficult given that he died, Cecil.
shit, I forgot. Shut up!
Cecil, it's a poo-poo and his bum.
Yes, I do need a poo-poo, thank you.
Well then go.
No, I'm gonna beat you at this again. Just like I only ever play this at Christmas.
I never play it at Christmas.
Yeah, but you play the whole game, and you're so shocking at it.
I'm having fun, that's all that counts, Cecil.
It's not.
Reward. Outcome. I've forgotten what. Trying to write a self-help book for myself, and I can't remember any of it. I wrote it a week ago. You get your reward, you do the work, then you get your what's the word, Cecil?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's gonna bug me now. Satisfaction, that's the word.
You give yourself a prize before you do the work.
Yeah.
Seems stupid.
You seem stupid.
I'm stupid. What's the score?
It's 1 to you, none to me still. So yeah, you give yourself like a bag of crisps, and you do some work, and then you're satisfied with what work you've done.
Well, surely shouldn't you do the work and then get the reward and then be satisfied?
No. As long as you get the gratification before you do anything hard, Cecil.
But then what happens if you don't do the work? You've had the reward.
Exactly. Oh, exactly my point, Cecil.
What rewards have you given yourself?
What?
Oh, never mind.
Exactly, Cecil. When I put the Christmas tree up, I'm going to have had the reward of drinking a whole bottle of aadvocaat before I did it. And then the satisfaction will come, but then so will the hangover. It'll be prolific. I beat you, Cecil.
You didn't, that was me.
Was it?
I don't know.
Oh, I'll just skip past it. Right, is this the decider? It's the decider, right? Whoever wins this, Cecil, buys the other one a chocolate eclair.
Right. That's going to be me then, isn't it? Because this is me, I'm doing this. So Cecil, kaboomington, boomington.
Blowing it all up. Oh, he's looking. A little bit of drool's formed on his mouth. He's concentrating very hard. Very hard indeed. Cecil, you're making me feel a bit travel sick. You're moving the mouse too much.
Don't care. I want a free eclair. Nearly proposed to a woman called Claire once, Paul.
Did you?
Yes, Claire Balding.
When did you nearly propose to her?
Well, it was just a picture in a magazine. You must take your break. She just looked so butch, I thought, oh, I've got to be with that. Make a woman of her.
I think she's a lesbian, Cecil.
I like a challenge.
Cecil, that's not very enlightened of you. I think that's a bit sexist and homophobic.
It's not homophobic, Paul.
Oh, alright then. Thought it was.
No. Go on then, Paul.
This for a chocolate eclair. Cecil wins. I'm going to punch him. If I win, I'm going to demand my chocolate eclair now. Because I know he's got one downstairs.
I've got several downstairs.
Have you?
Yes.
Kaboom. Kapoom. So I don't know if it's better to move around or to just shoot blindly.
Nobody cares, Paul. Nobody cares.
I'd like to hear the radio tape Mum did in the 70s as well. That's fraught with anger, bitterness, And a bit more anger. Cecil, I've won this.
Oh, do you want the chocolate eclair in my pocket? Oh,
You've got a chocolate eclair in your pocket.
yes, here. Hang on, let me get it out. There.
You bastard! I meant the pastry one, not the toffee one.
That's all I've got, and I'm not buying you a pastry one. Now go to your room, you smell.
Alright, it's because I've trumped. I think I pooed.